What's up, boxing fans? Your boy is back. This weekend, we got the heavyweight rematch between Dynamite Daniel Dubois and Alexander Usyk, the undisputed heavyweight champ. Tell me who you guys got winning and how. You got Usyk by decision, Usyk by stoppage, Dubois by decision, Dubois by stoppage, or a draw. Let's break this down. Now, both of these guys have definitive wins under their belts recently. Dubois with a fifth round stoppage over Anthony Joshua, and unfortunately, I actually picked Joshua to win that fight by decision. Lo and behold, I was wrong. And then you had Usyk with arguably one of the performances of his career, beating Tyson Fury twice by decision. Now, these two guys have squared off before, and a lot of people would argue that Dubois won that fight. And the controversy was the punch was below the belt line, and if it was a little bit higher, then you could have said that Usyk was actually stopped with a body shot. But the question remains, if Dubois wants to win, what does he have to do this time? Does he have to do more of the same? Does he have to try to play Alexander Usyk's game and try to outbox and outcounter him? Does he try to be a weight bully and try to, maul him and smother him and hopefully tire him out and do what he did against AJ? Or does he have to try to play the versatile role? Now, while Dubois in recent fights has gotten better fundamentally, especially with being moving around the ring and jabbing and going to the body, which he's going to have to do a lot in this fight if he wants to pressure Usyk, Usyk is probably the most technically sound boxer, not in just the heavyweight division, but probably on earth at this point. Couple this with the fact that not only is Usyk probably the best strategist and well-rounded boxer in the heavyweight division today, but he has made a reputation out of beating, outboxing, and stopping guys who are bigger than him. Beating guys 30 to 40 pounds heavier than him. Now, as you guys see with the tail of the tape, Usyk has a total of 201 rounds under his belt in his entire professional career, while Dubois only has a total of 95, which tells you exactly what these guys come to do. Usyk comes to box, he comes to make you look silly, and he comes to break you down strategically, while Dubois comes in there to hurt you, stop you, and knock you out fast. And this is going to be the key factor in this fight. Stamina. Usyk is built for long fights. He is pretty much going into every single fight, going to fight the full 12 rounds. If he gets the stoppage, that's fine. Hell, if 15 round fight was still a thing today, I'm pretty sure that he can go 15 rounds. Dubois, quite the opposite. If he can get you out of there in the first 5 to 6 rounds, he's going to do that. And the problem is, will his stamina be able to hold up? That's the number one thing that he needs to train for. I hope in his training camp that he worked on his cardio and tries to fight a full 12-round fight. Because Usyk is going to try to take you into deep water. And the matter is, has Dubois prepared for that? If he has, I think he has a very good chance. Now, Dubois, using his jab as a weapon, has gotten a lot better, especially against his fights with Hrgovic and AJ. But Usyk probably has a way better jab than him. And he's very methodical with the jab. He has that piston kind of jab, that jab that you don't see coming. And he probably has better hand speed on the outside than Dubois does. Now, on the inside, it's 50-50. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Usyk can trade if he wants to, but I don't think that trading with Dubois on the inside will be a bad idea. If you trade with him, I would say that he would have to get Dubois on the ropes, not in the center of the ring if he wants to trade. But if he wants to keep it at middle distance, keep him in the middle of the ring. And one thing that Usyk doesn't get a lot of credit for is his poise. Now, if he gets stunned or hurt or something like that, he doesn't panic. He stays poised, he stays calm under pressure, he takes it in stride, and he goes right back to work. Can we say the same thing about Dubois, even though he's 27 years old, so he's had some experience in his career, but he doesn't have as much experience as Usyk. That's one thing, is if Usyk is able to stun and hurt him, does he panic or does he find a way to adapt and adjust? I think as far as in-ring IQ, Usyk has the advantage. Now, as far as speed and power goes, I would say as far as mobility and being able to slip and dodge punches, I would give that edge to Usyk. But as far as the hand speed, it's a 50-50, and it also depends on what range they're fighting at. Now, Dubois, I will say he has the power advantage, but the thing is with Usyk works off of his opponent's mistakes. He makes you miss, and he makes you pay. And if you get overzealous, he will punish you. And another question mark is Dubois, how's that chin of yours? Can you take accumulative damage over a 12-round period? Because that's what Usyk is coming to do. He is not coming to try to get you out of there quick. He is going to try to do accumulative damage. He's going to try to break you down, tire you out, and then finish you off later if he sees an opening. Now, keys to victory. What does Usyk have to do? Usyk, use your jab. Also, make him miss and keep the fight in the center of the ring. Work off of Dubois' mistakes because he's going to try to come and bully you, and it's your job to weather the storm and make him miss. Also, Usyk, take your time. Do not get careless. This is a 12-round fight, and you need to treat it as such. Also, cover up that body. If you see him trying to, get you on the ropes and try to go to your body, tie him up. Tie him up, push you off, and then go right back to work and reset. Now, Dubois' keys to victory. Stay in his chest, but don't get close enough to where he can counter off you if you miss a punch. Use smart and effective pressure. Use the same jab that you did against AJ. Jab a couple of times, pop that jab in the face, circle around him. Don't give him a chance to reset. Also, do what you did in the first fight. Go to his body. Don't do it too much because then he's going to find a way to adapt and adjust, and he's going to counter you. So yes, mix up your attack. Give yourself different looks so that way you can confuse Usyk. Also, if you get Usyk hurt or stunned, you got to be a finisher. You got to go right for the kill right there. Don't let him rest if you see that you got him hurt. Now, a lot of people say that this is kind of a dangerous fight for Usyk to take so late in his career, especially with it winding down. But I think that he has enough experience and boxing knowledge to carry the day for him in this fight. Now, I'm not saying that Dubois can't hurt Usyk because he got the power to damn sure do it. But it's all a matter if he can execute within 12 rounds. I'm going to play it safe and I'm going to give it to Usyk by decision. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think.